Once again, welcome back to Talking Footy. Stephen Kernahan has left, and so has Mike Sheehan to write an article for the Herald Sun. So, Malcolm, we are all alone. Let's go back to the AFL Commission and Mark Doran for the big story, one of the biggest stories ever about Fitzroy. Mark, has the Commission finally broken up?
They certainly have, Bruce. Just moments ago, Ross Oakley came out from the Commission meeting with an agreement that has ramifications for North Melbourne and Fitzroy. This is what he had to say.
I would like to announce, though, that after having met the representatives from Fitzroy and North Melbourne football clubs and being assured by both clubs that if a merger package was to be reinstated, the two clubs would be in a position to, one, bring about an agreement with Nauru Insurance Company Vic Proprietary Limited that would result in the immediate termination of the appointment of the administrator to Fitzroy, and two, finalise agreement between the two clubs for a merger on terms that have been outlined in detail to the AFL Commission and its legal advisor. The Commission has, on the basis of these assurances, resolved to reinstate the merger package and to make that package available until 12 noon on Friday the 5th of July 1996. The AFL Commission will convene a meeting, a special meeting of AFL clubs on Thursday the 4th of July at 5 p.m. to consider the merger conditions. If by 12 noon Friday the 5th of July either the appointment of the administrator has not been terminated or agreement between the two clubs for a merger as above has not been finalised, or such agreement has been rejected by the requisite 2/3 majority of AFL clubs, the AFL will withdraw all further support for the Fitzroy Football Club and will no longer make the merger package available for Fitzroy. However, the AFL will financially support the participation by Fitzroy in the competition in round 14 in any event.
So they will be playing against Essendon, Mark, no matter what happens. So it looks like they've cut out any suggestion that Brisbane might still be in the fold. It's North Melbourne or nobody with Fitzroy, and they've got until noon on Friday.
That's exactly right, Bruce. It's exactly what they've come up with. It's taken them a long time to do that, so perhaps it wasn't their preferred option, but it's the option they've come up with. Ross did also say that there was no in-principle agreement reached by Fitzroy and North Melbourne, but speaking to some North Melbourne people here tonight, I think they're very, very confident that they can stitch this up.
Mark, it would seem to make sense to me that Fitzroy playing 9 games into the season, they're really not going to be playing for much unless Nick Earl steps aside and a North Melbourne person like, say, Norm Dare or Tony Elsie takes over coaching the side with next year in mind.
I think you're right, Malcolm. It's just a giant audition for the players. I actually spoke to Michael Noonan during the week. We've spoken to him quite a deal, and he hinted that that could well be the case. If Fitzroy and North merged and Fitzroy continued on, that he would not be coach.
Now, there is another problem in this, that 2/3 of the club have to agree, as Ross just said. Now, with that comes the player allocations. How many players do North Melbourne get from this